Welcome to Motorsport Radio. I'm Sullivan Mounsey, current vice champion of the R&G British Talent Cup back in 2023. We're going to now go and interview some of the riders, so let's go see what they have to say.
Oulton Park on a Friday, Ollie Walker returns. Good to see you back.
Thank you, it's good to be back.
We've missed you the past couple of rounds. What's been going on?
Yeah, at Brands Hatch race 1 I broke down in race 1, so after that we decided to leave the FibreTec team just due to the year, but no hard feelings with them. So then finally got back here because it was difficult to find a way back in because all the rides were taken, but now we're finally back.
You're back with Wilson Racing for this round and Donington as well?
Yeah.
Well, Oulton Park then, looking ahead to this weekend, 2 fantastic races ahead. Your thoughts coming into this weekend?
Yeah, I really like this track. Went well here last year as well. Had a few crashes, but really looking forward to it.
We were really hoping to see you at Thruxton, your favourite track, where we were looking to see you maybe fighting for a win, but unfortunately not this year. But maybe here this weekend at your big return, Ollie.
Yeah, hopefully.
Minimum goals for this weekend?
I want to be in the top 5. I would be pretty happy with that after 2 rounds off. I haven't been really on a bike, but top 3 is always the main goal.
And tell us about this bike then. Is it your bike or the team's bike, or have you ridden it before? How much practice have you had coming into this weekend?
Yeah, I've had no practice, fresh to their bike, brand new bike. Never rode it, so just made a few changes to what needs to be done, and hopefully it should all be good.
Right, well, it is great to see you back racing and competing, hopefully up at the front.
Yeah, hopefully.
Charlie Huntingford back in the R&G British Talent Cup at Oulton Park. We've not seen you for a few rounds.
Yeah, unfortunately at Snetterton a couple rounds ago I broke my leg, tibia and fibula, which was not ideal considering that's the midpoint of the season. There was a few rounds starting to come, so that didn't really come at the right time. But we're back here at Oulton Park. We tried the start of the weekend, but it's only been 8 weeks since I broke my leg, so I'm sort of struggling a lot with the gear changes, change of direction. So we've sort of decided to not carry on with the rest of the weekend, but we've come here, I've had a good time, so yeah, it's not been too bad really.
So from, I guess I mean, how much is, from your point of view as a rider sitting on the sidelines, how painful is that? Not just with the pain of your leg, but to not be out riding and just having to watch on TV?
Oh yes. When you're in a car sat at home and you see all your mates doing what you want to be doing, yeah, it's definitely very soul destroying, but it's one of those things, you can't help it with racing, so you can't really think about it too much because you just got to sort of move on with it. But in my perspective, it's absolutely terrible, to be honest, but you know, you can't do anything about it, so you just got to carry on, think of positives, and yeah.
I always like your positive attitude as well. You've always got a smile for us, despite the fact that you're not actually racing and you are packing up and going home early. But looking ahead to the future, we'll expect to see you at Donington?
Yeah, Donington. We're going to put a lot of hard work in to sort of try and get me back to where I can at least do a race. So we're going to work really hard and then hope for some better results there.
Yeah. So what's involved in the, I guess, from your point, how do you heal a leg? Is it just lots of racing, or do you do a bit of training, or like how hard do you have to push?
So far I've been doing this thing called a hyperbaric chamber, so it's like an oxygen chamber that sort of gets blood around your body and it's meant to help with healing, so I've had 10 sessions of that already. I've done a lot of cycling, 25 miles a day and things like that, but I've sort of just got to do more physio just to get the range of movement back in the ankle, because that's what I'm sort of struggling at the moment. So if we can do that, then I'll be all healed again, hopefully.
Well, it definitely sounds like you've been very active with that broken leg. I'd be of the opinion that I just need to lots of bed rest, I think, but that's just me. So looking ahead then, I guess 2025, have you had thoughts about what you want to do for that?
Yeah, so I think we're going to be probably competing in the British Talent Cup again next year and sort of try and hope for a bit of a bigger season next year, really.
And now I suppose you have the freedom to have an opinion, really, on the championship. Yeah. I'm going to ask you, top 3 at the end of Donington, who's it going to be?
So, obviously, Lucas has got a good points lead at the moment, so he's definitely a good one for the lead. So, Lucas, then I'm going to
Who do you think, though?
Oh, who do I think? Yeah. Oh. I still think Lucas, and then it'll be I don't really know the championship standings actually. Probably Manuel will be thereabouts in the top 3, and Ryan Frost.
Interesting. Okay. Well, just good to compare at the end of the season, see who's where, and yeah. Well, we'd love to see you back on a bike racing competitively, Charlie, and whether that is at Donington or next season back in the R&G British Talent Cup. It's fantastic to see you back in a paddock.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks, guys.
Harley McCabe at Oulton Park. Good to see you here.
Yeah, it's good. I'm happy to be in a team, so I'm just happy to be riding, to be honest. A lot of people have spoke to me about teaming, but I'm just happy to be here riding, so yeah. Yeah,
so what have you said to them about the team that you're riding in? Specifically, I guess they're asking why.
Yeah, most of them are asking why, because I was here before, wasn't I? So I think most of them, the biggest question is just like, why? Yeah, it is why. It's just why have you come back? But obviously the bikes are good, the full team's good, the setup's good, got data. Didn't have any of that before, so that's good.
Oulton Park then, we're 2 rounds at the end of the season, and well, yeah, tell us then, coming into this round, what are your thoughts? Where's your head at right now?
Well, to be honest, it's been an awful season. My bike's been set up completely wrong all the time, and then getting on this bike feels so much better. I've already done FP1, it feels so much better straight away, so I want some wins by the end of the season. I think I'm too far for the championship, I'm miles too far out. It's been an awful season, so just salvage what I can really, see what I can do with 5 races left.
All your fans are expecting big results now.
Yeah, I know, that's why it's a lot of pressure on me, because bike's good as well, so I don't know, we'll try. You can only try, can't you?
Well, that's it. So, do you feel that pressure? I mean, in all seriousness, you do have quite a lot of support as well from people in Halifax. Yeah. Just checking then, because I once accused him of being from Leeds, but no, he quickly corrected me on that one. But yeah, you do have a lot of home support, as well as a lot of support from friends in the paddock as well.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I get along with everyone, so I think that's why everyone supports me as I support them. If I get on with them, you do, don't you? You support your friends and whatever, so I think with everyone supporting me, you feel like you got to do well, but you try not to put pressure on yourself. You can't put pressure on yourself, otherwise you're never going to ride as good as you can, so you just got to keep riding, haven't you?
So with the better feeling bike after FP1, albeit, what are you hoping for? What's your goals for this weekend?
Win. That's it, just win. Honestly, but no, pace is good this year, so I just need to be in front group and I just need to win. Just try my best.
All right, well, it is good to see you back on the full factory bike now, I suppose, or the British Talent Cup equivalent of it, Harley. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Charlie Barnes here at Oulton Park. Good to see you back.
Yeah, struggled over the off-season, kind of getting back up to fitness with broken collarbone at Thruxton. Big crash at the kind of straight, basically. Collided with a rider, but you know, it's all in the past. Trying to move forward, trying to get back up to pace. Had a bit of a off in qualifying, chain snaps, run off at hissies, but you know, get back up and get stronger. Come back stronger, hopefully.
Apart from all that, you're good.
Yeah, I'm fine. Bike's fine. Just come back for a race. Hopefully, make up a couple of positions.
Well, it is good to see you back in the paddock, I must say. So, Oulton Park, is it a favourite of yours? Where would you have it in your list?
I'd have it in the middle, because last season didn't go too well, but I mean, I'm enjoying it now, so can't complain. Yeah. Really.
And looking ahead to maybe 2025, have you had any thoughts on that?
I think we're doing one more season before we move on to see if we can do anything else, but see if we can get up to pace, basically. But it's a lot of options to look at, to be fair.
There are, and the R&G British Talent Cup is probably one of the best options. I am biased in saying that, but hey ho. So, best battle so far this season for you, in amongst all the injuries that you've had, when you have been battling on track, what's been the favourite highlight for you?
Favourite highlight was Silverstone. Got back up to pace after kind of a tough season. So I was in a group battling, it's just enjoying racing, to be fair. Second race, had a bit of a tough one, but you know, I enjoyed it, so can't complain.
Okay, and yeah, you're here at Oulton Park this weekend. It's been a bit of a learning weekend for you here. Looking ahead to Donington though, final round. We've got 3 races there. Are you excited?
Yeah, Donington's a tough one for me, but you know, I mean, I'm excited. I'm just gonna pick up the pace. I mean, I'm not far off lap record when I was last there, so I'll see if I can get top 10. Basically, that's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah.
So.
We'll have to see you keep on battling and fighting the medical problems and people on track as well, Charlie. Good to see you back here at Oulton Park, and yeah, best of luck for the rest of the season.
Yeah, thank you. I'll try my best.
Here with the RS Racing City Lifting rider, it's Clayton Edmunds with Emmanuel Brinton trying to put him off. How are you doing?
Good. Very good.
Just good. How are you feeling confident coming into this round here at Oulton Park, penultimate round of the season?
Yeah, I am feeling very confident. Just been training hard from Thruxton to here, so I'm just going to try my best.
What have you been doing in training?
A personal trainer, running, cycling, and just bike fitness.
And yeah, so this season then, how's it gone for you so far? Thruxton, just remind us what happened at Thruxton for you?
At Thruxton, I had a few mistakes that I could have worked on. So the season's been going better than last year, but still, I could have done better than what I thought.
Okay. And have you been looking ahead to next year as well? What are your thoughts on next season?
Next season, I'm still here, but I'm just gonna go do a few things, train a bit more, go out to Spain a lot more.
Okay, well that should be interesting. And you're still, as well, keeping in touch with your roots at Fab Racing as well. Still competing on pit bikes in extreme 200 classes and stuff. In fact, you were there last week, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
That go well for you? How did you do?
Not too bad. They're all on easier bikes to ride, so I think I done all right for what I was riding.
I think we tried to get a bit of coverage for you, but you were, let's say, fighting mid-pack, I think. But anyway, back to this weekend and the R&G British Talent Cup. And it's kind of the serious end of the championship, obviously. And your predictions for this weekend. What's going to happen? Who's going to win the 2 races?
Hopefully I'm going to win. I always try to do my best, but I'm just going to...
How are you going to do that?
Just go all guns out blazing. So I'm just going to try as hard as I can this weekend. It's the penultimate round, so I've got nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose. That actually is Emmanuel's tactic as well, so be interesting to see if you meet each other on track.
Hope so.
Okay, very confident coming into this weekend. Clayton, good to chat to you. We will catch up with you to see if your prediction comes right at the end.
Thank you.
At Oulton Park with Dunsley Heat Racing rider Josh Bannister in your brand new leathers. So 2 rounds to go in the R&G British Talent Cup 2024. New team now. What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, this year hasn't really worked for us with the team. We had a couple of complications that weren't ideal, and with my confidence levels, we thought it was best to do the last 2 rounds in our own bike where we're comfortable. Okay,
so yeah, brand new leathers, and the bike as well. Is it the same bike that you had before? Is it a new bike? What's the deal?
Yeah, so it's the same bike as last year, but we've got a new engine in for this round, so we've got a lot of bedding in to do in the first session.
And obviously Oulton Park, a track that you know quite well. So yeah, your confidence levels coming into this round then. Tell us what your thoughts are.
Yeah, so I mean, the whole year we've had like I said, a couple of complications with the team, and it's just dropped my confidence levels quite a lot with the bike and the whole setup that I was in. So yeah, so we've moved to this setup, come here, fresh start for the last 2 rounds, just what we're comfortable with, what we know. So I'm just going to go out and do my best.
And your dad's instructions is don't ruin those new leathers. That look fantastic, by the way.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so hopefully at least get 1 day out of them.
All right. So minimum expectations then. I guess it's somewhat of an unknown really with the whole package, everything. The old band back together, let's say. So you're just looking to get a minimum of what this weekend?
Top 15, just points. Just try and work towards getting as many points as I can before the end of the year.
Cool, good stuff. Well, good luck, and yeah, good to fill us in on all the gossip. So yeah, thank you, Josh.
Yeah, thank you.
Here with S&P Racing rider Scott McPhee here in the R&G British Talent Cup. Hello, good morning.
How's it going?
All good here. Yeah, it's first thing on a Friday morning. We've not even had free practice yet, but I'm going to ask you predictions for this weekend, penultimate round of the championship. What's going to happen?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's going to be a big battle at the front, but I think Philip will probably end up winning race 1 or race 2, and then it'll be Manny that will win the other race, but then it'll be Lucas and Manny in the podium as well as Philip for each race, I think.
So that'll make it for an entertaining final round at Donington, a showdown, a championship deciding, and of course it's 3 races at Donington, isn't it?
Yeah, since we had 3 races earlier on in the year in Nevada, and it cuts a run for us, but 3 races make it more exciting, more points in the table. So.
Exactly, and talking about yourself as well, you're doing what next season?
Currently we're doing Talent Cup next year again, so far we're just hoping that we can be more at the sharp end for next season, maybe battle for the championship, who knows.
Well, who knows? And talking about your current season in 2024 then, and how's things been going for you?
Yeah, the start it wasn't too strong, and then soon after Snetterton we went to Brands Hatch. Brands Hatch is a track that I've chilled with quite nicely before, got a good feeling with the track, so just put my head down ever since then, got to work and slowly made our way up to P13 I think in the championship, so hopefully we can finish off the season on a high and finish in the top 10.
And you've got a bit of unfinished business here at Oulton Park. You've got a lot to overcome. Previous races here haven't gone too well for you, but that's going to change this weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, hopefully. We just need to carry on what we've been doing, chipping away and getting the lap times good.
So have you got any minimum targets, any goals that you've set for yourself this weekend?
Points at least, and hopefully in the top 10. We can only see what happens. Well, seeing FP1, FP2 today, see how I'm feeling, what changes we can do to the bike to make it feel better for me. But top 10, that's what we're hoping for. More points, more money.
Exactly. And talking about changes, well, you've not changed, but a lot of people have in the paddock. They've been a few late rider movements and team changes, almost like a transfer deadline day here at Oulton Park, and a lot of people on a lot of strange bikes, but returning faces as well. So what, from your point of view, what have you heard? What's been actually happening? What's the gossip from the paddock?
Oh, I don't get told anything. I just drive here from Scotland, pack up, not pack up, set up and then just race. Don't get told anything.
Well, fair enough. Nice diplomatic answer. Your favourite battles this season? Who do you actually like racing alongside?
Brands had a good battle, and then Silverstone had a good battle. So I did at Thruxton as well. But it's been the same sort of people in the group. I was only different when I was in the front group at Silverstone. I'm battling then. But then, I don't. Anytime I battle with someone, yeah, it's close. Sometimes we're rubbing, but it's always clean. But I don't particularly have a favourite. But
so what was your so far your favourite? Your favourite fight on track this year that you've had?
It's either Brands Hatch race 2 or Thruxton race 1 when we started from P23 after a terrible qualifying, and well, I was sitting P8 for the second half of the race and then just got pipped to the line in P10. So it's either between them 2 or Silverstone race 2. I can't decide,
Fair enough. Well, maybe even this weekend that might top it.
Hopefully. This track's a bit different compared to them tracks, but Oulton's more of a tighter track, more bumpier, but more it's still flowing and fast. So surely we can be up there and have a good battle with the front ones again, hopefully.
Is this track more like Knockhill than the rest?
Yes and no. Knockhill, they've got quite wide curves and flat, but if anything, it is probably the closest to Knockhill. But I don't go to Knockhill that often. Maybe go once or twice a year. So don't go too often.
Fair enough. Well, okay, that might just be me presuming that all Scottish riders basically live at Knockhill, and Fair enough. Okay, so Oulton Park this weekend. Good luck. Penultimate round of the championship.
Thank you very much. And
Getting ready for the weekend ahead here at Oulton Park. We're speaking on the Friday morning with Mason Foster. How are you doing?
Yeah, pretty good here at Oulton. Ready to learn another new track and looking forward to it.
So your thoughts coming into this round? It's a very different sort of track than what you've been racing out in Spain.
Yeah, very different. Lots of changes of camber and lots of bumps and stuff to get used to. So it'll be a good challenge.
And minimum targets for you this weekend, what are you expecting or looking forward to?
Probably just getting to the top 10 again. It's a difficult track to learn, so I think if we can get to the top 10, it'll be a good result.
And season so far then, we're talking at the penultimate round, and this is your first full season in the R&G British Talent Cup. How have you found the year?
Yeah, I mean, it's been decent. We had a good start in Navarra, and it's been tough to learn all the circuits, so tracks like Silverstone went a bit better with more similar tracks to what I'm used to, but other tracks not so well. But overall, the season's been all right.
Best battle on track for you so far? Where was it? What happened?
Probably Silverstone with Scott and Clayton.
Okay. And are we going to see a lot of you up in the front pack this weekend at Oulton?
I hope so. I mean, it'll be difficult because the top 5 boys are quite quick, but I think we can do it.
This year, has it surprised you about the pace of the others?
Not really. I mean, they're all quite experienced in this class. Know the tracks quite well, so not really. They're all fast riders, so no.
Well, I mean, I think you've made a lot of people sit up and take notice as well, because racing out in Spain, not many people have you on their radar as well, and so when you came in at Navarra, you were pretty much on it or thereabouts, or at least not far off the front pack, let's say, and you've been kind of like that all season.
Yeah, I mean, been in Spain has been a good experience, and come back to Britain and been there or thereabouts, so it's been good.
Thoughts moving ahead to next year? Have you had any thoughts about what you guys are doing next year?
Depends on money, really. I think might be staying here just because of money, really. So should be here next year.
Excellent. Well, we'll love to see you back here doing a full season campaign and with a bit more experience on these tight, twisty tracks like Oulton Park.
Yeah, should be good, and hopefully more podiums.
Wilson Racing rider Ewan Jones here at Oulton Park, speaking here on the Friday. How's things? How's life?
Yeah, good, thank you. Really good. How about yourself?
Well, I'm all right. Looking forward to the weekend ahead. You've got a bit of an advantage this weekend because, unlike some riders, this is actually your favourite track.
Yeah, this is my home round. I live pretty close to here in a little county called Flintshire, so I'm only about half an hour from here, and have a lot of my home crowd here and friends and family. So yeah, it's good to have some supporters here, and it always brings up a bit of motivation.
Yeah. The family's here as well, supporting you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everyone coming along, so it'll be nice.
So what you're hoping for this weekend at Oulton Park? Penultimate round of the season, of course.
Yeah, penultimate round. I'm aiming for some just consistent points, really. You know, go from FP1. I think that's the key, really. Is if you can get a good FP1 and carry it on through the weekend, then you're able to just keep progressing, keep pushing through the times, and by the end of the weekend, you can be in the consistent points and stay in that position. So that's my goal, really, is not to fall behind and just start on the front foot.
And talking about the championship in general, because it's getting to the serious end of the championship now, just wandering around the paddock, there's a lot of people looking a bit more focused and less relaxed than they normally do at this time of the morning. What do you think is going to happen this weekend?
Well,
predictions, yeah, go on.
Predictions. No one can really tell. It's really, really close between Lucas and Manny at the minute. Getting a bit.
But don't sit on the fence, though. What is going to happen?
Honestly, I think Lucas is a consistent point scorer. He's not always on the top step, but he's always in the top 3. Manny, I think, likes to take a few risks to get to the front. I think with Lucas being that sort of consistency, I think he'll be able to take it.
So I'm hearing that you're saying that there's going to be maybe a bit of argy-bargy.
Possibly. I mean, they both like to get their elbows out, don't they? So
Well, yeah, last year, if you remember, there was the Mounsey and I think Belford as well, and Lucas Brown over the line. There was almost a massive incident. So hopefully not the repeat of that, but we want to see some clean, exciting racing. Yeah, this weekend. So for you, back here at Wilson Racing, how's things going coming into this weekend? What are your thoughts and feelings? How are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling good. I mean, it's been a really quiet few weeks. You know, we've had 3 weeks off, and it's just been pretty busy with just training. And you know, I came from Thruxton, had a pretty big crash at Thruxton in race 2. Just got caught up with another rider. Just unfortunate to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. But here, I'm just looking to turn it around and have a good weekend. You know, I'm feeling really confident. Like I say, this is my favourite track. I've got a lot of family coming, so I'm feeling really confident. You know, really happy. So hopefully, I can put some good results in.
And have you started to think about next season?
Yeah, I think more of the same next season. 16 now, and the age limit's 18 in this class, I believe. So, you know, another season in this, and you look at the lads at the front, Lucas Brown and Manny. You know, Lucas is on his 4th year this year, so it just takes experience and time to get to the front, and that's what you need to be doing. So, yeah, another year for sure.
All right. Well, good luck with the weekend, Ewan, and we'll love to see you maybe even picking up that first podium.
Hopefully. Thank you very much.
RS Racing City Lifting rider Filip Sorowiak here now on the Friday, just before free practice number 1. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I think this round will be really good. I'm really excited. Let's hope the weather stays nice and sunny like it is now.
That will be interesting to see. Predictions of rain initially as we're speaking on the Friday, maybe for Sunday race, but we'll have to wait and see. You've been predicted as maybe a winner of at least one race by some riders here this weekend. You look a bit surprised about that.
No, I mean, I hope they're right. No, even if it does rain, I think I feel confident in both conditions. At Snetterton, my first pole position was in the wet, and it was by quite some margin. So whatever the weather does, I think it will be a good round.
So what have you been up to, for those who don't yet follow you on social media, in between Thruxton, the last round, and here at Oulton Park? What have you been doing?
So I've just been training a lot, just trying new stuff on the bike, and physically training as well. I've been doing a lot of running and cycling, so I think I'm in really good physical and mental form, and yeah, just think the weekend, I'm really excited for the weekend.
Yeah, there's seems to be a lot of relaxed riders in the awning at the moment, with Brinton chasing the championship, chasing Lucas Brown at the moment. Do you look over sometimes and see a tense couple of riders there? What's it like in that awning right now?
I mean, I think the atmosphere is great. Doesn't seem to be that tense, and even if it is, I focus on myself and I don't really think about the championship. Just take every race by itself pretty much, just try and do the best that I can.
Of course, there are 5 races left to go because there's 3 at Donington, so all to play for. And yeah, Donington, one of your favourites as well, because that's where you got your first ever win.
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited.
This weekend then, minimum goals, targets for you? Are you just going to see where you are on the Friday with 2 sessions coming up in practice, and then yeah, figure out from there?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how today goes. I think my target for most of the season's just been top 3 pretty much every weekend, and so far it's going well, especially the second half of the season. I've gotten into a rhythm, so just want to keep that and move forward.
Excellent. Well, thank you for chatting to us this morning on the Friday morning before FP1. We will maybe catch up with you towards the end of the weekend to see if you're still smiling.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, Les, for all the insights. I hope you guys like to hear some of the behind-the-scenes action that happens here in the R&G British Talent Cup. And if I was you, I'd be going to the Red Bull MotoGP Rookies Cup selection event. So get applying, read my blog about it, and that's all for now. Goodbye, everybody.